guys, I'm Laura Vitale, and on this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I'm going to share with you my take on some chicken satay skewers with a fabulous peanut dipping sauce. It is so good, so easy, total crowd pleaser, and one of the most delicious things you can make for summer get-togethers because you can marinate them ahead of time, you can skewer them ahead of time, and then as people are coming and going, you can pop them on the grill. They are just phenomenal, they taste delicious, and they're divine. The ingredients you'll need for the base, for the marinade, of course, is your chicken. Now what I have here, I took three big pieces, I took 3 chicken breasts, which were about ½ pound each, and I just sliced them lengthwise, so these long strips. These are perfect that I can skewer on my wooden skewers. You can also use chicken thighs for this, or you can also use steak if you wanted to, but I always happen to use chicken breast because when it comes to quick grilling, chicken breast is one of my favorites. And then you'll need some cilantro that I've roughly chopped. I've got a chili that I've sliced. I've got some scallions that I've roughly chopped, some ginger that I've roughly chopped, some lemongrass, soy sauce, fish sauce, brown sugar, some sunflower oil, or any sort of light flavorless oil will do. I wouldn't use something like olive oil or sesame oil because those two are very, very strongly flavored and it'll kind of overpower everything else. So let's get started to making our marinade. In my large bowl, I am going to add fish sauce and my soy sauce. Now, if I'm going to give you a tip, is to never, if you have never used fish sauce before, don't smell it. Don't open up the bottle and smell it because it will turn you off. But it is magical to cook with. Something happens. It's a real nice salty flavor, but I can't even describe it. It's just its own thing. So I always have it on hand because it's one of my favorite standby ingredients for whenever I'm making a different kind of recipe. I just really like it. So I don't even worry about the chunks of brown sugar if they're not totally dissolved because I'm going to go in this with my hands. So, pardon me, I'm getting down dirty. Now I left everything really roughly chopped because I'm going to be fishing them out later. I just want this for flavor. So I'm going to add that in there. Then I'm going to add my beautiful pieces of chicken. Look how beautiful that is. Isn't that gorgeous? It's going to be really easy to skewer them either on wooden skewers or on some metal skewers, whichever you prefer. And if you could smell this right now, you'd ask me to bottle this for you so you can wear it as perfume. That's how good it smells. It's just, oh, beautiful. And look at all the colors. And by the way, this is not a Thai chili. Thai chilies are really spicy. This is just a regular red chili. You could even use a jalapeno if you wanted to. I'm just mixing this up really well. I want that marinade to really coat the chicken. I want those scallions, cilantro, chili, and lemongrass to really kind of be distributed well. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this with some plastic wrap and stick it in the fridge for a couple of hours so the flavors can all meld and get absolutely lovely and delicious. And once it's done that, I'll show you the next step. Oh, it smells unbelievable. I've got my grill pan preheating between medium and medium-high heat. Not as high as medium-high, not as low as medium heat, just something in between. And what I have here are some wooden skewers. If you were to do this on the outdoor grill, make sure you soak your skewers in water, otherwise they'll catch on fire. And I actually prefer to use metal skewers when I'm working outside on the grill, but if you're using wooden ones, make sure you soak them. Okie dokie. Getting in with my hands because, you know, that's just my best tool here. This is how it's done. You take some of your chicken and you kind of just go like so, like that. And you're going to keep doing that until you completely run out of your chicken. So let me show you one more time. Well, the strings of this is just a string of the lemongrass. Start at one end, and then it's like a wiggle worm effect. That's what I call it. Probably not the actual term for it, but you know, in life, you gotta make up your own terms sometimes. Gonna put these babies on my hot grill pan, and these won't take more than, oh goodness, maybe about 3 minutes aside. 3-4 minutes aside. It's really hard for me to tell you exactly how long they'll take because it really depends on how hot your grill pan is, and you know, your heat could be a lot hotter than mine. So I'm gonna say about 3 minutes or so per side should be fine. try to do your best. See. Oh, they smell unbelievable. When these are done, I'm going to set them on a plate to chill out a bit and kind of come to room temperature just a tiny tad, and then we'll make our little dipping sauce to go with them. I've grilled up all my skewers, and I have let these cool for about 10 minutes. I don't like to eat them when they're piping hot, so I'd like to let them cool for a few minutes while I get the sauce going. For the sauce, you're going to need some really easy ingredients, but somehow they create magic together. Starting off with some smooth peanut butter, and make sure it's not the natural kind that's, the oil splits. Make sure it's just good old peanut butter. Soy sauce, lime juice, garlic, chili paste, and I've got some hot water. That, my friend, is it. So I'm going to make mine in my food processor so I make things really easy. And I did spray my bowl with a little non-stick spray so it makes getting out my peanut butter a lot easier. Should have sprayed my spoon, but that's okay. Got my soy. Soy is going to be the salty component to this. Some Thai chili paste. A clove of garlic. Really easy. Really, really easy. And then I'm going to squeeze in here the juice of a whole lime. I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of hot water. And then once I whiz this up, I can just kind of peek and see if I want it a little bit thinner or not. I'm just going to get this going until it's really nice and creamy, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. That is perfect for me. I'm just going to try and get it all out of here without wasting anything. It smells so good. Now, you can serve these absolutely as is, or you can serve them how I like to serve them, which is with, I like to do like little lettuce wraps with them. Normally I would use something like a bib lettuce, but for some reason, bib lettuce around these parts is really hard to find. So a nice head of crisp iceberg will do, and I like to peel away the leaves. And then I also have some cucumber matchsticks cut up because for some reason, I'm telling you, it works so well. The cucumbers is that crunchy, cold component to the creamy sauce. I'll show you how to do one because I'm like salivating. My mouth is ready for this. So take one, just like that, in my lettuce wrap. Peel away the skewer. I know that looked really, really fabulous, but bear with me. Piece of cucumber, toasted peanuts, a little bit of my sauce. You don't need too much sauce because the sauce is really rich. So you just need a little bit. Wrap this up like a perfect little parcel of goodness. Perfect. So perfect. The creamy sauce, the perfectly cooked chicken. Everything works so well. You could also do some chopped up scallions and cilantro, a little bit more lime juice, which I would put out, even some sliced up chili peppers, so that everybody can make up their own little wraps. But this is perfect. Chicken's really nicely flavored and perfectly cooked. The sauce is creamy, flavorful. The peanuts, I mean, it's so easy, right? But it's so fun. Allowing people to make their own little parcels is part of the fun. So put a little salad bar out with, some of the things that work really well with this recipe, and let people have fun. Hope you enjoy spending time with me. Go to laurainthekitchen.com to get this recipe. If you do recreate it for your get-together, be sure to let me know, and I hope you enjoy this as much as we do around here. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.